I'm painfully aware that the uninitiated would like to believe that there's only one color of human that exists in Tobago, which is dark skin, and that's simply not true. We have every hue of human being that there is on offer, from the palm colored to the deepest, darkest blues. This story is from an ongoing online series called Tales of Todd, the Almost Tobagonian. Now, there are three things that you need to understand about Todd. 1, Todd is Tobagonian, born and bred all his life. 2, Todd is a veterinarian, right? So that means that he deals with animals. He's a doctor of animals. And 3, Todd is light-skinned, right? He is, well, for all intents and purposes, a red man. I'm going to read you his story in his words as he posted it on Facebook. This past weekend, I was on call. I was alerted to a call to see an unfortunately beleaguered bovine. My clinical life seldom crosses paths with cattle, but to the call I go. Farm life in Tobago and the Caribbean often takes you to far-flung places so far as the colloquialism goes, behind God's back. That one easily forgets both the deity as well as his back, or perhaps so far that the deity is all one can think about as thoughts of, this is how I die, race through one's head. This call was in Mason Hall, a quaint, landlocked village famed for its peaks, valleys, and prime ministers, and its lack of beaches. The Republic of Bacalet, sidebar, Bacalet is another village in Tobago. The Republic of Bacalet, by comparison, has at least 3 beaches, that is. When my assistant and I meet the farmer, a pleasant man, we look out over a verdant and lush valley. He gives us the option of either using the road, very liberal use of the word in this case. I would have used maybe precarious path, or to go as the cow flies. I quickly decide for the group that we choose the road, as I know gravity can easily be as much foe as it can be friend. We set off on our journey after my executive decision as the ever downwardly sloping branch-strewn path unfolds. It is occasionally punctuated by the swing of a cutlass and the crossing of a muddy moor. I think of the deity whose back I am now far behind as I the blade, and think, this is definitely how I die. Fast forward, the bovine somewhat less beleaguered, and the return journey is now our most pressing concern. The farmer gives us the option again, road or crawl. One being flatter, the other more hilly. It is at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, and folks, that we reach the peak of our little tale. He eyes me appraisingly and says, I know you Trini men, speaking to me, not accustomed to these hills. They are always ever so confident. I pause, thinking, how do I approach this? He has not paid me yet. Pay me what you want. Contemplate saying, I have no Trini in me, and I haven't. My thoughts stop short as thoughts of the above-mentioned deity are fresh in mind. My assistant and I watch each other and laugh. He too is familiar with this scene. I say, sir, I'm no Trini. I'm a born and bred Tobagonian. I look on with commiseration as he struggles with disbelief and a bit of embarrassment. It's all good-natured though. I further break the tension by saying, the Bacalet accent is what you're hearing. We share a laugh. Our return journey via the road is uneventful. Uphill in a cool, shadowy Mason Hall Valley is no challenge for this yoga body. My assistant, however, is reminded of his many promises to himself to work on his fitness. And thus, another day in the life of Todd, the Almost Tobagonian DVM.